Good evening, morning, afternoon, 12:37 p.m. Everyone, I am your host with that most jam. Yes. First of all, I do want to apologize if you can hear some background noise. That is a heater. It is cold. It is winter. So I have to keep a heater on, otherwise I will freeze. So apologies for that. Next up, sorry that the Mary and Christian Part 2 in the saga is out late. It was originally supposed to come out on the 9th. There were a couple of delays editing, and I had a birthday party, small birthday party, like 2 or 3 people to go to. And I also wanted to see how the first Mary and Christian video would perform, if it would do pretty decent, which it has done decent, or at least decent enough to warrant me putting a sequel into production. Usually if a video fails, it doesn't get a sequel, but it's got enough views for me to say, okay, it's got a sequel. I know it's got like 20 views, which I know seems minuscule, but 20 views in the first couple days is pretty decent for a video on my channel. Usually it gains traction in a little while, but it's gaining enough. You know, there's some comments on there, at least at the time of recording this. There's enough comments and enough of a reaction for me to warrant a second video. So that'll be coming out within the next few days. I'll keep an eye on numbers, and I'll see when I think best to release it. So you've obviously seen the title of the video, and you are saying, "Jam, another one of these, so close to the last one, the FedEx video." Well, you know, you have experiences, and experiences make you decide to make videos. And in this case, I have had an experience. Now, in the past, I've said that USPS is not the worst, but they're not the best. I still stand by that, just like I say FedEx and UPS are not the best, but they're not the worst either. However, I never really shipped stuff or received stuff via USPS. I'm very much UPS, FedEx, usually DHL, but very rarely USPS, so I haven't had that issue. Well, obviously it's, Christmas season, and nothing to do with Christmas. These aren't like gifts or anything. These are props for a video or just general things that I needed. It was just a couple of items coming via USPS. So I'm going to tell you one story because, there's not many stories to tell. So this is the one story I can tell you. Normally I have like 4 or 5, but this one's a little bit complicated. So I've ordered some new items. They're personal items, but they're probably going to be used in a video. And by personal items, I mean items that I bought for myself, not like solely for a video. I bought them and I said, oh, you know what, I could make a video about this, but we'll discuss that in the future. So I bought that probably last week, Thursday, and that is of this recording, which is Sunday, December 13th, 2020. So that would have been about, at this point, a week ago, a week and a couple days. And it shipped 2 days later. Not uncommon, especially when I paid for middle of the road shipping, not the worst shipping option, which is like 8 days, not the best shipping option, which is like 1 day. Middle of the road, 2 to 4 days. And I order, and it ships 2 days later, so I think, okay, 2 to 4 days, it'll be here soon. And I'm looking at the tracking number, every day, and 6 days go by and nothing. And I'm like, okay, I throw them a bone. It's the holiday season, maybe they just took a while to update the tracking status, even though it says it's shipped and I have it marked as shipped, and I have it evidence that it, like a shipping confirmation email and the information with the pictures and all that. But it's whatever. So I'm like, you know what, maybe they just aren't updating it. They'll probably get it and it won't take them long. Finally, on that day 6, I check back later and it updates and it says USPS has received your item, and it's like something like received and accepted your item. I'm like, okay, they have it. And not only do they have it, but as I've said before in many other videos in UPS and FedEx, and in this case I'm slurring my words, too many too many U's, P's, and S's. But as I've said with FedEx and UPS, USPS has a hub in my city. It's a major city. It's a major shipping destination. We have big warehouses here for companies, and we have big factories here, and big medical companies are headquartered here. We've got that vaccine, the COVID vaccine, shipping out of our airport here. So it's a big shipping center. So it's at the hub in my city, which is as I've said before, these hubs are like 15 minutes from my house. I'm not that far away from the hubs. I could get in my car and drive to the hub right now and be there in 15 minutes if traffic was good. So I see that it's accepted at the hub. My point to this is that it's accepted at the hub. I'm like, okay, cool. They got it at the hub. It's all good to go. And it doesn't do anything, and it doesn't move. And I'm like, come on, this, I could walk there and go and grab this. Where's this package? And finally, a couple days later, they send it to Detroit. And I'm like, what the hell? You were in my city. You sent it to the destination center, to my shipping hub here in my city of Grand Rapids. And then it goes to Detroit. And then it comes back. All in the course of like a day and a half. And then when it gets back here, the status changes from accepted to just arrived at at their destination hub. It says acceptance of the packages pending or whatever. It was a couple days ago, and it's been like that. And so I'm just wondering, are there any people out there who work for UPS or USPS or UPS or FedEx or DHL who can tell me why they do that? Because that doesn't make sense, especially, I understand that there are different ways that they have to scan and transport, but it doesn't make sense to put it on a truck, take it all the way to Detroit just to scan it and bring it back when there's a major destination facility in Grand Rapids, So, and that's still ongoing, and obviously I'll probably, in the next video I make, I assume it'll be coming this week. If it doesn't come before Christmas, I will be very confused, because I ordered it in what was essentially almost the end of November, early December, so not like Christmas, like way ahead of Christmas time. So if, they don't get it here, if it comes in like January, I'm going to be so confused, because it's at the facility in my city. So it's very confusing, and I will update you guys on the status of it. You'll see the video with that item. I'll show it off, but probably in the next Marrying Christian video, depending on when I make that, there'll probably be an update, because that'll probably come out in the next couple days. If today is Sunday the 13th, it'll probably come out either Tuesday or Wednesday, just because there's a little bit of editing in this one that I need to do. Nothing spectacular. Don't expect the works. It's not like crazy, but something like that. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick thing on why USPS sucks. Again, like I stated in the last few videos, if you have any stories about USPS, leave them down in the comments below, or FedEx or UPS or anybody else. I will take them. I am planning on making a video, like I said, probably not until 2021, like January of 2021, only because I want these videos to perform for a little while, and then, we get the sequels, or where I read the comments. But I want to do a video where I read the comments and I read some of you guys' stories with shipping companies, because we live in the 21st century, 2020. Shipping should not be this complicated. I understand it's a very, in-depth, and it can be a complicated process, but it shouldn't be so hard to send something from point A to point B. We don't have to send it to 15 different places. Just send it from point A to point B. But with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for the new projects coming out. If you like the video, like it. That helps me out. Like I said, I'm not a man who's ever liked asking people to subscribe, like, and share or whatever, but it helps me out, especially with the new projects and the work. It lets me know that this video is interesting. Basically, subscribe if you want to. I would love for you to subscribe, but the big indicator here for me is you need to like the video, because if you like the video, it tells me that you guys like this kind of content, and I can keep making it. So with like UPS and FedEx, I've gotten a lot of likes on those videos, so that tells me, yeah, okay, people like this stuff. I can keep making videos about it. But on other things, like that one video that I made talking about, why maiden labels exist, or, a wallet, even though the wallet one I think actually did pretty well, but the maiden labels, whatever, did poorly. It tanked and not a lot of likes. So, that told me, okay, I won't make a video like that. So if you like the video, that tells me that you liked it, and that tells me I should make more content like that you guys are enjoying this. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for Marrying Christian Part 2. Stay tuned for probably an inevitable rant about some other shipping company in the future. But yeah, final time saying it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.